It has been a minute since I've done an unboxing for Sewers Club, but today we're going to change that. Hey friends, welcome back to my sewing room. My name is Becca, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at the December 2022 Sewers Club box. This is a awesomely affordable subscription box that you're probably noticing lots of unboxing videos for popping up on YouTube. I'm going to show you what's inside the December 2022 box, but before I do, I want to let you know that this box runs about $30 a month, which includes your postage, and they ship very affordably to Canada too. I know that's a concern for some of my viewers. As we're going through the items in here, if you decide that this is a project subscription box you would like to get, in the first comment down below, you'll find a link that you can use to sign up. Let's dive in and see what they sent to us this month. Here is the box. Lifting it up, we have some documentation. On the top of the box, we have a postcard that tells us about all the items that are inside. And then we also have our little thing that tells us about our project this month. Looks like we're going to make a tuxedo wine bottle gift bag, which will look like this. And I'm taking a peek at the inside of the box. The fabric looks like it is this fabric exactly. Before I show you the fabric, let me show you the notions that they put in here, because there's a few things that will make your project a little bit easier. First up is some fray check. This is fray check. Fray check. What does fray check do? Well, it's basically a liquid that you can apply to the raw edges of your fabric or material. I use this a lot of times when I'm sewing things with cork fabric. It helps prevent your fabric from fraying over time. So if you're going to do something that has a raw edge to it and you don't want that raw edge to fray, fray check is the way to go. That sounded like an infomercial, didn't it? We also have some much needed needles and thread. So we have a package of machine needles. These are universal needles. There are 5 of them in here, and it is size 90-14, which is a really good size. It's a good universal size. It does all of your basic quilting needs, but because it's just a little bit bigger, it can handle some of the thicker layers or tougher fabric. And then we also have that thread to go with it. We have a small spool of black Gutermann polyester thread. I've heard lots of people who make bags love to use polyester thread when they're putting their bags together because the thread holds up a little bit better over time than cotton thread does. Since I predominantly am a quilter first and a craft maker second, most of my thread is cotton. So when I get a little spool of polyester in a neutral color that I can use, I really appreciate it. This card, by the way, is also your pattern. On the back side of the card are all of the instructions for this project, and it looks like it's actually really easy to put together, but that is not the entire value. You also have an instructional video that'll walk you through how to make this project step by step. So on your other card, which I have right here, there will be a web address with a special password that you'll use to access that video. I think that's awesome, especially if you're like me and you learn better from actually seeing somebody do it. Now let's get to the fabric. One of the things that Sewers Club tries to do is give you everything that you're going to need to put that project together. So if your item is going to use zippers or some other form of hardware or interfacing, they're going to toss that in your box, because the idea is that you can sit down, open your Sewers Club box, pop open the video, grab your pattern, and get to work. You shouldn't need to go grab any additional materials. You should have everything you need to put that project together. Let me show you what they curated for us this month. We have a 6-inch by 34-inch piece of Bosal foam stabilizer, and this is what's going to give our little wine tote some cushion and padding. I love working with foam interfacing. I feel like it just adds a lot of body and stability to bags when I make them. We have canvas in the color Curie. This is a 5-inch by width of fabric strip. We have an 11-inch by width of fabric strip of the basically black plus white from Patrick Luce. Then we have a fat quarter of Bijou Jasper Springs. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I gave it my best shot. The Gutermann thread. The Gutermann thread was our bonus item that everybody got, and you also got this 4-piece fat quarter bundle of the same fabric line that this main fat quarter came from. There are 4 fat quarters here, and they all coordinate together quite nicely. You can see them here. And the nice thing about this is because this green fabric is a fat quarter, if I don't like this print and I want to make the project, but I want to swap it out with a different fat quarter, I can do that quite easily. Or I can just take these extra fat quarters, put them on my shelf, and use them later. I do want to let you know that these 2 items, the needles and the fray check, were add-on items that you had to pay for. So if you didn't purchase that additional upgrade, you wouldn't have gotten these 2 items in your box. And then the last thing of value in here is a coupon code that's on the back side of this card for 15% off of SEWBECCA.com. Sweet. Thank you so much for unboxing the December 2022 Sewers Club box with me. I had a blast looking at what they curated for us this month. Don't forget, if you want to pick this up, there will be a link in the first comment down below. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye! A tuxedo, bijou, 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 bijou.